All right, gang. Here I am on a bed. Yay, it's a bed. There's a lamp. And as it paused to, no, it's a nice enough room. Look, it's nice. I'm not saying it's not nice. I said it's nice. So as I point out, it's not. There's a door that locks if need be. It's on the first floor, and they're on the second on the bottom. I tried to say I can't take this one because I'm the only other person here, and it's the next biggest bedroom, and it's not right by them. It's literally like. Anyway, now they complain about. And they got the house. I mean, I helped them save like $150,000. By the way, it's not your business, but the real estate broker knows I'm not lying. Anyway, they were gonna make one bad decision and then another bad decision, and then that one was only 60,000 more than this one, but then it required $140,000 of like fixing up on top of it. So really now we're talking you're in the nines, and you're gonna get the 30-year loan. Anyway, but we got a much better house, double the square footage. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, for a steal, I mean, we paid less than the person who was here, like, and it had to leave, and that's why they're selling. And we did strong arm them because we were waiting, but like that was only after we got him. I mean, that one real estate. I mean, that was 50,000 in the bag, and they just didn't know not to sign it in time, right? It wasn't quite that, but it was very close. The banker knows I speak true too. He'd never seen. You always get that in the club. Anyway, works out. What's the conclusion of this crap, though, man? I mean, really. You can't say it's genetics because was it the Jewish thing? Like, here I got news for you. With the diaspora that happened, this is a serious note because with the war in Israel, and what's it mean, and what is the Holy Land, when it's just, that's the spot God picked. That's the one Allah picked. Because that's what Yahweh picked. That little Canaanite thing with the, like, stories from the Old Testament that are so fake to, like, certain Muslims and Christians. It's not just Jerusalem. It's the whole fucking of Holy Land. It's like the size of New Jersey, but a little bigger. It's not Saudi Arabia. That's Saudi Arabia. That's part of the bigger Holy Land. That's not the Holy Land. Canaan. Canaan's the land he picked. And he kicks them out. And there's Melchizedek, right? And he gets these Jews in there. And he even says, read your Deuteronomy 9. You just got to read it once and take it to heart. Why, there's nothing, chosen one doesn't mean anything good about you. It was just Abraham. In fact, I just had to talk Yahweh out of killing all of you and starting over with me instead of Abraham because you just built that calf. And now I'm going to make you drink it. And it's the, I don't know, Jacob's bane, right? The thing that he keeps learning from his fathers taught him, and then it's bad, and then the daughters do it, right? Portman, you're a Christian, but you're also Jewish, right? So, I know you're a Christian, and they hate you just because you're a Jew for Jesus like me. What does it mean to be Jewish? Well, you have to be Jewish, stupid. You have to have part... You ought to have other stuff because the diaspora or whatever, right? But that's what I mean. When you think about it. Okay, so let's start there. They pick a fight, they killed Jesus, right? They wanted Barabbas, they did. It wasn't all of them, because the other ones, wait a minute, it doesn't say that. It's the Jews first, and then the Gentiles, right? He didn't come for the, people healthy, but for the sick, right? With the Old Testament, it's gotta just be that. He didn't say you couldn't do that. Anyway. But now there's Jesus, and he will restore all things in a much mightier way, because he'll fulfill them. And the new covenant and all that. This, when he throws the rock, is restoring all things, and that too is Jesus. He's like king, and I got to be like Daniel or Belteshazzar, I don't know, for him, and to prepare the way for Yahweh, not Jesus, but the mighty. Malachi 4 at the end is my only inkling, but I got Holy Spirit stuff, and so it's the Father, Son, and Father Spirit. Because what is the Holy Spirit? Jesus says in John, my Father's Spirit. He also refers to the Holy Spirit as the Spirit of truth. And if you've ever read the Old Testament, Yahweh likes the truth. Lies not be found on your tongue. You offer the sacrifice of your lips. Then you would take it to heart and blush. Just because you don't want to admit in public, we We took it to heart, Oh, Uncle on MTV, oh no. Yeah, yeah, we gotta do this. I think you should listen to President 44, right? When he said, I'm Mr. President. It's not difficult to say, we took it to heart. There's something that the news will discuss later, but I have no problem saying, I'm a sinner sometimes, and I take it to heart. The country could do a little better, and I agree with President Biden in his speech. Trump's not such a bad guy, and we're so good, but Trump's not such a good guy, and we're so bad either. Anyway, we've taken it on. But they can't do that. Just for that, they're infirmed. We gotta have war with Iran. Meanwhile, you're the only one trying to smooth things over with, we get, maybe the Supreme Leader's a little nuts, but, even then, that's just the bane from yesteryear when, other people screwed up. This is not, it's 2023. It's the conclusion. Okay, so the diaspora happens. Where did a lot of them go and get dragged off to? And they even have, an arc with, trophies about, Arc to Triumph with the, obviously Rome, right? They got dragged off to Rome, a lot of them. They're even there to sneer on the wall of, the Vesuvius one or whatever it is. The Pompeii thing or whatever. Anyway. That was a long time ago, and if Abraham was able to spread that much, or Genghis Khan was able to spread that much, there's probably, at least Italian Americans, there's probably a lot of, people who have at least 0.5% Jew blood, quote unquote, even though they're Italian. And that's not counting the Christian Gentile ones. They're not necessarily Jewish, though many were at first. On top of it. So by now, if it was anything to do with genetics, they're only, Israelis or actual Jewish people are Jewish. That's not true once. No, Abraham will even beat Genghis Khan with that one if you check. Mightily. Yeah, it's undeniable. But, because he didn't just have Jacob. Yeah, there's Esau, there's Ishmael. He had more descendants. Anyway, that's true. It's not genetics. It's not black or white. The guy who carried his cross was black. Why was he worthier? He wasn't worthy. He was just a poor bastard that they picked, and he felt bad, and he did it. He was he was forced to. You didn't even. The Romans made him kind of, but he became mighty. That's the whole. We carry a cross after the one guy who did it is black, and he was the KKK, burning crosses, and they hate blacks, and it's just so fucking stupid. It's not that, okay. But let me explain a mightier one. Who won the genetics war? Well, the one with no offspring, but yet to him was given all the posterity, proper. That's not Eliakim. It's the other lampstand, Jesus, from back in the day. All right? Because he didn't have any children. It's not the Da Vinci Code. That means me and Portman or something. Try, ask Hanks. You gotta ask Hanks. Anyway. Or Gandalf, huh? The other freak, Jarvis. I like Legion sometimes, anyway, it's just fucking crazies in the movies, right? Right, Ewan McGregor, Train Spotting. Well, fucking shank him. Hey, Beetlejuice, what are you doing now, pal? Why the fuck do you think they put you in these stupid-ass movies? Little Rudo knows, but you're supposed to look after me. You don't even do it. Not once. Only the movies. It's just demonstrably true, sir. You had heard of me. Ooh, Free Willy, Ray's kid. You, Timmy. Bingo, huh? Dino, do you know? You wouldn't have known all that back then. You see, they set it up for 1,000 years, and they're Mr. Farrell, when they do that, you're going to want an album of Wealth and Taste. You just got to go on your voice memos and start singing. We'll put the music, just whatever you want. Why did you do it for one day? You know how many hits? Because it's you and not anyone else. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll put out a song album. I'll even do it first after I'm done with the Rudolph one and the Coda. I don't think they're long enough yet. And then I go back and I fill in the video ones to go back. I have options. Anyway, Signing off in conclusion, right? Try to laugh, Daisy Duck. I'm sorry about it. And Portman, there's me and you know we're right. I bet that's something to do with it, right? Either way, they're mean, and then on top of it, there's like Ghostbusters something. They play, I think the problem is like, who's that woman? Rob's friend or whatever. One guy, Crystal. Who's that one lady who was like Rob's friend from the pilot? Yeah, I had to ask her questions. Lorraine or whatever. I think, Lorraine, right? Hey, Lorraine, this is a sweet woman. But I don't think she's going to hell. I bet she's going to heaven. She's a very, she had husband, but she liked Ouija boards way too much. You know what I mean?